everyone, I'm Kat.
I'm Fern.
And today we're going to be making kinetic sand. And this isn't just any kinetic sand, it's using sand from Pine Tree Camp's beach. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that you're on a surface that can get a little messy. We're using a table right outside, and then you're going to gather your materials. So from your box, you're going to need your bag of sand, your bag of cornstarch, your test tube of dish soap, and then some optional things that you can grab from your box are a journal if you'd like to write or draw about what you are doing today, some gloves because it might get a little messy, and then there is the option to add food coloring, so you can grab some of your food coloring and your pipette to do that. Alright, so first, why is this called kinetic sand? So the word kinetic means togetherness due to movement and energy. So the word kinetic is used to describe the sand because the sand sticks together when force is applied to it. So when we add the liquids in, after we add the sand and the cornstarch, it's going to become thicker. Okay, so I'm going to walk Fern through the steps. She's never made kinetic sand before either. So
Never ever.
she's gonna learn. So the first thing Fern's going to do is she's going to take her bag of sand and dump it into the bowl, which I forgot from home. I forgot to talk about the home ingredients. So you're going to want a bowl or a container to mix your kinetic sand in. You're going to want some water and a teaspoon or even just a regular spoon to measure out the water. All right,
Right in the
now
bowl?
she's going to dump her sand right in the bowl. And it's all pre-measured out for you, so you're just going to dump the entire bag. And then when that's done, Fern's going to add her cornstarch as the next step. And again, it's all measured out, so you can just dump the whole bag in. Alright, and once that's done, Fern's going to mix the sand and the cornstarch together. You can use your hands. She could also put gloves on if she didn't want to get her hands dirty. You could
Gloves
also
on?
use a mixing spoon. Up to you.
Alright, I think it's mixed good.
Perfect. So when that's done, Fern's going to take her test tube of dish soap and she's going to dump that directly in to the mixture. Yep. And again, all measured out. You can just dump the whole thing. And then Fern's going to mix that together. And there may be some clumps of dish soap in there, but that's okay. When we add the water, it won't be a problem.
Alright, I think that's good.
Perfect. All right, so the next thing Fern's going to do is she's going to take her water and her teaspoon, or again, you can use any spoon at home, and she's going to add in the water spoonful by spoonful. It's really important to just do one at a time because you're going to find a consistency that you like.
Alright, I think I'm going to start with 3 and then mix it up.
She's gonna mix it and then she can add more if she wants. I recommend doing no more than 6 before really trying to play with it.
I'm going to add 1 more. This is perfect.
Yeah, so the sand is sticking together. It'll be pretty easy to play with, make shapes. So now an optional step is that you can use the food coloring and the pipette in your science box to add some color to it. So Fern's going to make it red. The food coloring might stain your hands a little bit, but Fern has gloves, so that's okay.
One note about the pipettes here, I use them in science class, so that's how I know. In order to get it out, you want to pinch it before you put it in the liquid, and then once it's in the liquid, then you can let go, and that'll fill it up. And then when you're ready to put it in, you just squeeze it out. So I'll try that one squeeze first. Wow, this feels really cool. That was perfect. I think just one squeeze was enough.
Perfect. All right, so now the kinetic sand is done. The kinetic sand may dry out, but what you can easily bring it back to life by just adding a bit more water. Again, I recommend just doing a spoonful at a time to make sure you don't add too much. The sand also might be best stored in an airtight container or a bag. I've also just left it in the bowl and added some water. It's completely up to you. All right, I hope you guys enjoy playing with the sand.